Back in action, we're back in the action, boys. So this is going to be kind of a different video today because it's been a little while since we have, I guess, discussed or talked about or even acknowledged, or I have at least, haven't done this, acknowledged the topic at hand, which is my ears. I thought, you know, today maybe I will just kind of update you guys on some big developments that are about to happen in my life. You know, it's hard to do this, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, maybe about 6 months ago, I put out a video talking about why I put my ears in my hat. It's always been a question. I've been on YouTube for about 12 years with different channels, and I always got that question. And yeah, there was a reason to that, but I never wanted to say why the reason was, because I thought it might be dumb, and I might look like a And you know, obviously, if you guys didn't know, the reasoning is I have very big ears, abnormally large. I have measured with a few people, and I'd say 1.5 to 2 times the size of what I'd like, and they stick out a lot. You know, don't get me wrong, I got a lot of good feedback, and I felt good about it. It was also weird, that video did really, really well, and a lot of people kind of saw my natural habitat, or my head or whatever, without a hat, or habitat, or whatever. So yeah, after that video I did start getting, you know, some hate on the streets. As I did say, I've been getting lots of love for it, and I'm just gonna say right now, thank you if you're watching this video, because you're obviously a real NameBran fan. I don't think many people else care, but I have been getting a little hate on the street. Hey Dumbo, take off your hat. You know, some people will grab my hat and play monkey in the middle and then call me the monkey in the middle because I have monkey ears, is what they say, which is kind of mean. It hurts. I guess that kind of leads me to why I'm making this video today. Since then, I've realized I could be happy with the ears I have, and I'll show you them in, I'll show you them in a bit in the video, but once I take them out I have to readjust my hat, and I really just want to get to the point right now. I kind of had enough of it, and I think the better way to deal with things like this, to kids that are watching, is to deal with the issue that you have and face it, or ear it, you know, whatever, bad joke at this time, and deal with it and be confident. However, I didn't want to do that because I'm in this really good position with making some good money off YouTube. This isn't bragging, I'm just saying this because this helps with my story of what I'm trying to say. That I'm able to get these surgeries, transplants, etc. for things that I want to fix. Talk about my teeth in another day, that's another thing that I need fixed. But we're talking about my ears. Now, I haven't done too much research on it, but I've done enough to know that I'm going to be getting new ears. I'm not really sure how it works, but I've seen that they do transplants with hearts, which I'm sure if they can do hearts, they can do ears. So what I've been thinking about, and actually what I've been saving for, is an ear transplant. I looked at how much hearts cost, and I halved it, because I'm sure that ears cost less money, but I'm sure they still cost quite a bit, because there's 2 of them, and there's only 1 heart. So I've been looking into this, and I'm not really sure how it works, like I say, if I have to find a donor, or, you know, what kind of donor I'm gonna need, or do they just take off my ears and then build new ones out of not clay, obviously, but just like some plastic? I don't know. Still things that I'm looking into, but I've saved up enough money, and I'm not asking for money in this video, but I will ask if you guys give this video a thumbs up and a comment down below. That helps me enough, you know. Because this is something that I've been kind of keeping back, and now I'm really at the end of the road with this. People are like, why don't you have a nice car? You're a YouTuber. I don't, because I've been saving for this. Thousands of dollars. So I guess my next step, which I'm kind of talking out loud, I don't know how this works, you know, and I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm really ready to pull the trigger and start researching a doctor. At least even figure out if this is possible. I've never heard of it, but it might be. And if not, I think money always talks. I'm sure I could go to someone who just does regular surgeries and they could figure it out pretty well. Obviously a certified doctor, but a good one. The thing that comes into play now, how do I pick the right ears? At this point, I'm ready for whatever ears that I have because I'm sick of these ones on my head. I'm shaking right now because I'm very nervous and I have my grape juice, or I think it's like cherry juice or something, so it's kind of relaxing me. But do I get a children's ears? Because they're smaller? And my next thought after that is, what if the ears still grow on me and all of a sudden they had large ears, so now I have large ears again? Same situation, but it's even worse because they're not my ears. Or do I get it off of a tiny adult? I don't know. Anything, I guess, now that I say it, I'm kind of ready to do. You know, it's been a long time. The only thing I'll miss is, I guess, these earrings, but I think I could probably put them in new ears. Also, I hope I still have pretty good hearing after that. I'm sure. God, I didn't even think about that part. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm just letting you guys know that's my path that I'm taking in order to fix what has become a problem for me, not only mentally, physically, and spiritually, but also wording. For the words that I've been called. Dumbo, you know what I mean? He looks like he's got ball sacks on each side of his head, which doesn't make sense. That would make sense if I was like 80 and I had like wrinkly ears, but I don't. I'm in my 20s, so I don't get that one. But it's been said twice from 2 different people from 2 different friend groups, which is weird. So clearly there's some sort of resemblance, or people are talking. I guess I obviously would want to keep my ears Caucasian. That's no bad thing or anything, you know, but it's like having a car with 2 different colored doors, which is different, I guess, but I mean, I guess I could live with that if they're not as big and huge. So yeah, you know, I wouldn't be opposed. I think that would be something that I have to work with. Anyway, I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. I just want to hear your thoughts. Oh, for those of you who are wondering, I guess I will review my big ears, and just be nice in the comments. You know, I'm probably not going to read the comments unless, you know, people around me that watch my videos say, hey, there's actually good ones, you should watch this, because people care about you. But you can't really see with the contrast on this one. I'll go in the white here. One thing I got in the other video that did kind of help me a bit is people said this ear I'm seeing this. This ear isn't as bad as this one, but this one looks like a shark's fin if I do that, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Overly big, you know, my family's always had big ears, but none of them stick out like a f***ing walrus's tooth out of its gums, like these have. So anyway. This is the part that I hate. That's what I have to say. I'm not worried about getting us to 10 minutes. It's really not the point of the video. But I guess leave your opinions. I'm still open to, you know, if there's better ways that I can do this. Maybe, I don't know, like, maybe they chop off half an inch of the ear or something. I don't know. Because that's the only part that bugs me. That big part that goes... yeah. I appreciate you guys for watching. And new video upload on tomorrow or Wednesday. This is kind of just a bonus one. I thought I'd talk to you guys about it today. I looked at my bank account and I think I'm at that place where I can really succeed with financially with this procedure. I appreciate you all for watching. You know, I'm working the game, and thank you for any support that might come, and thumbs up and comments. We're in this together, man. At least I hope so.